Hi there, it's Tracy here from the Papercraft Studio. Thank you for joining me today. This is the fourth card and the fifth project in my Trimming the Town Christmas special. If you've received this in a kit from me, you'll have all the pieces you need to make the three cards of this one. So I'm going to go ahead and let everyone else know the supplies that they need. So you need a Whisper White note card. And I've embossed this with the Winter Snow embossing folder. So you can see lovely little snowflakes on there. The way I did that, so I just popped this up to the fold here and put it through the stamping cut and emboss machine. So that leaves that really nice textured snowflakes on there. I've also gone ahead and embossed this square here. Now I've used, and I showed this in a video earlier, these are one of my most loved sets of dies. These are the stitched shapes for dies. You get squares, circles and ovals. So I've used the biggest square to cut that shape out here, and then I've put it through the cut and emboss machine with the embossing folder again, just to create that lovely little snowflake effect on there. You'll also need a piece of designer series paper that measures 2 3/8 by 2 3/8, and I've gone ahead and cut this little star house. So this is in the Home Together dies. Let me just show you here actually, because you get so much in here. So as well as the two kind of landscape, the snowdrifts, you get the tree, which we used on another card. You get two houses, one with a heart, one with a star, and these bigger houses here cut out some of the houses on the designer series paper. So you can see this one here would fit around that one there. So it's a really great set to have. The little cars as well. There's a coordinating stamp set, so you can stamp the images, stamp houses, colour them in. It's really gorgeous. And actually I should mention that with the stamp set, whether it's bought as part of a bundle or individually, it's the Making a Difference stamp set for this catalogue. So £2.50 of the purchase will be donated to charities devoted to adoption, foster care and infertility. And it says you can make a difference today. So that's actually a really lovely thing that Stampin' Up do. They do support charities. Just to show you, this is the stamp set. So you would combine this with some blends and colour these in and make some gorgeous projects. Or you can just cut the houses out of here, whatever you like to do. So that's one of the dies, and that's just cut in Whisper White. Okay, so this is now just a case of layering. So once you've cut all your pieces, bring in your embossed note card, and we're just going to stick. Actually first I'm going to show you, you see here, I've put some colour, some sponging on here behind. So I've done that in Misty Moonlight because this is the colour in this paper that's going behind. It can be quite a dark colour, so if you're doing this, I've got one of our sponges here. Dab it in the ink, but then just get some scrap paper. I would do it on my grid, but I'm going to be filming again in a second, so I'm just going to bring in some cardstock. Just tap away some of the excess, because you can add more. You can build this up. So lightly, just rub over. It's a bit like, do you remember when you used to rub coins? What did we do that with? Crayons, was it, maybe? And you'd get the image coming out. So you can add as much or as little there as you want. So I just thought it added a little something to the card. So I'm going to stick these two together with glue. And flip that one over and layer that one on top. Sometimes with the embossed layers, they take just a few minutes to stick down. And with the house, I've just popped some mini dimensionals on the back here to prop that up. And if you did get this in a kit from me, you'll have the little stars that popped out in the middle as well, because you can add them onto some other cards or other 3D projects that you're making. So I'm going to put one. I got this and I'm not using it now. Let's use it. Put one either side of the star there, and then a couple on the roof just to even it out. There we go. Backings off. When you're putting the backings off of, especially these quite detailed dies, just be careful you don't kind of pull them too much so that you disturb the card here. And then you're going to pop that in the center of your layers here, pretty much the center anyway. And then I'm going to flip this over and use some of the large dimensionals to pop on the back. Now, if you're sending these cards through the post, 2 layers of dimensionals usually mean a large letter, so just bear that in mind if you're posting these. If you don't want to send it as a large letter, maybe just stick this layer down flat on here, and then you won't have that issue. I thought I'd lost my note card for a second. So again, backing's off. And then make sure it's up the right way. Ooh, it's falling out of my hands. And then sort of have an even border around the top and the sides. Pop that one down. I really like how simple this card is. Again, I've used the red, the Poppy Parade, I should say, ribbon here, and you'll need approximately 7 inches. Seems to be my average on most of these cards. I should really tell you what's 7 inches in centimeters. Let's have a look here. So it's about 17 centimeters if you want to do it in metric. So we're doing our loop again, and in your kit you'll have some of these little embellishments. I just had a low battery sign then, so hoping I'm not going to cut out. These little embellishments here you'll have in your kit. I've run out, so I'm going to use something slightly different just to show you the effect. But again, as we've done on the other cards, you're going to fold this over so you've got your loop, and oops, pop your glue dot. Let's put it down here. Pop your glue dot on here. Flip that one over. Pop a glue dot on the back. And I'm just going to tuck that in because this time we're not putting a sentiment over the top of it, so I don't want it to show. I like how this loop's turned out rather than this one's got a bit squished. So you will have some white embellishments in your kit to pop on there. I don't have that, so I might just pop a rhinestone on just because I've got some here. There we go. And then I used Hearts Come Home on this one because I had a little home, but again, whatever you choose. And this time it's just a case of simply snipping up either side. And then I've actually raised this one now. The dimensionals are too big to go on the back, even the mini ones. So what you do, you've got quite a big border up the side of your strip of dimensional, so you just cut a small strip. It doesn't have to go all the way along this sentiment, and that will give you your piece to go along the back here. So put it in the middle and then pop that on your card just centrally underneath your little house, and there you go. That's the little Hearts Come Home house project. See you soon. Bye.